always take a drink right. I was like, I got 5 seconds. I can get the drink in. Hello, my loves. It's brunch, stitching and stuff. I don't know. What did we name this one? Oh, brunch, breathe, and some stitching. Hi, babies. Welcome in. Complete. Oh, man. Am I like out of, this is like new spot that I'm sitting in, new setup. But there it goes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, hit them funsies. Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. Hit them funsies. Hey, because you know a girl needs some sugar. Give a girl some sugar. What's deb down? Okay, here. Wait, this chat is jumping. Wait, I barely even got to say hello. Was my Anna Banana in here first? There she is. I see her. Larini Beanie, and there's Barb. We got lots of Barbs up in here, and there's Jazzy Girl. Hi, baby. All right, hold on, I'm scrolling. Then there's my Patsy. Okie dokie yoki. Girl, I'm in my natural habitat. I'm so happy to be back in front of my yarn wall. I don't know what it is. I have an extreme amount of joy about that, even though she is a hot freaking mess. I just had to get her in there. I had to just get, you guys don't even know. Look, see this bag, my rusty bag? Hold on, sidebar. See, my rusty bag is right there. It says the size of my stash is none of your business. See, I got these totes. We're going to organize them. Stitches, you going to help me? You going to come? You going to come and sit with me? Should I record that? Hold on, I got the purple pen. I got this. I don't know what it is about felt tip pens. I like a bold point pen. Shall I record organizing said stash? Shall we bust together, or should I do it live? I mean, most of my stuff is live now. You guys, it seems like I get a better response from y'all live. I just feel like I'm not in my natural habitat. Natural habitat is my thing right now. I need to feel free. I need to feel free. I need to feel like I can just go, oh, you know what? Look what I'm making. Look what I can do. I just want to be like Stuart, and I just look what I can do. She gonna be, ooh, you guys, I can't. Okay, I am all over because I'm really excited to be doing things that, like, don't get me wrong, I love making blankets, but there is something about, it just gives me a tremendous amount of joy. So yeah, I want to be free. So I'm just going to make things and y'all can come visit. But yeah, write me a letter. We're going to do a thing. Go, and after this, put in the comments, say film stash busting. No, that's not busting because I'm organizing. My mom calls it flylady.com. Since I was young little thing. Sweetheart, Hun Bunny is what it is. Hun Bunny or Tallulah. Tallulah. Go check out flylady.com. She cracks me up. I love my mom so much. I love her. We're going to organize things. Ma, we'll do it live. Maybe so. Well, I don't know, because then it's hard for Ma to be there. Ma needs someone to she's like me. I need a partner. I get distracted. See, Mama Swift. She'll be like, hey, put that down. Okay. For every box I undo, can I play with something? I found so many yarns. I'm so happy. Things that I was like, ooh, where, what? Oh, I don't even know. Is it upstairs? I found it. Denise. You see it? You see it? So this here, the beauty in the room. This is Sis and her sis love. Blancho, she's done. I just have to sew in the ends. Hush, Mama Swift. Okay, I'm zooming. Nisi, I love you, sweet girl. But yeah, I'm still making blankets. I'm gonna show you right there. Luck of the draw. I got my luck of the draw, but we're also 5 for 5. And I have like Everything on the hook right now are hugs. You know what that means for y'all. I do have to say, I do keep a couple for myself. Like when I do make hugs, look, I do keep some for myself. This one was extra special care though. This is the macaw crochet. See the feathers, and then it was all about that yarn choice. This is rockabilly. That's why I'm saying, see, everybody likes Picasso. No, it's rockabilly full. Look at those colors. That is a Harlequin macaw right there. My mom drew the thing. Go look in the Inspire Me This playlist. You'll see it. That's the macaw. You'll see my mom's line art drawing. Holy crap. Laura, somebody who's gonna Stitches, who's gonna do this with me? Look, I even got my handy dandy clipboard. It's called Lunar Dreams. It was a 2022 make along. I'm seeing people come in here that like to make hugs. Dude, I'm only on like this maybe third, fourth repeat. I'm only halfway through the cake. Come follow me and let's make beautiful things. We'll make songs and things. But this is really, I am very interested in her stitch placement. Now, I did go over, this is our cabin fever. She did the OG luck of the draw tutorial for Nan. Her and Nan are really good friends. And when I was over there getting the toots for you guys, if you ever see TUTES, that's me saying toots. That's a tutorial. This was right next to it. And I saw that silhouette because she's short. See, I sit a lot. For people that are in a seated position a lot, see, this is too long. That's why I drop top, crop top, and turn it. I'll do that in a second. Show you when you go sideways like that, it's shorter from neck to thing because I sit a lot. And so, I'm constantly like this. Look, it's falling off me because I'm sitting on it again. I need something shorter. Hold on, I dropped my funny bone. Oh, crap. Scrap nugget. Let me that's my funny bone from my Dory. Let me put that back. Okay. But see now, let me just show you because you'll see what I'm talking about. See, sometimes people want, Denise, I'm going to use your Blancho to show the people. Okay. It's for the people. So I'm going to palpate your thing here. For someone that wants coverage or you want to like point this way, you can go like that. But hold on, let me remove. See, it just helps hold it in place. It's a little clear. I don't want to stand up. My back hurts. Hold on. Thank you. My old girl, she's seen many days. She's seen better days. Do. I'm getting hit on stupid copyright people. Okay, and then see, watch, hold on, I'll put it back up so you can see it real good. So you can see it real good when it's that way. See, now that it's shorter, and that's how I rock them. I rock them sideways like this, but if you want it to look like more sarape, or if you want it more like panchito, so you can do it like that. So that's what I'm talking about. I saw her silhouette with that and I was like, oh, that I like it. It's shorter. What Mama Swift and I were just talking about it. The Wilma Westenberg. Hold on, let me skip that. Wilma Westenberg has one. It's called the Flower Puff. I actually made that one several times in Ana Lucia. Ana Lucia's got a big dip though. But the Flower Puff it's real short and more long to the tips. I like that. Short from neck to belly button and long more tip to tip. Because I like to pull my shawls over and put them over my hands when I'm typing. And then if I get warm, I just throw it off. And you know what I'm saying? So, hold on. I forgot to put. Okay. Okay. But so I saw that silhouette and I was like, ooh, and my Russie. I saw someone said there was a Kevin bus came over. Is my Kevin here? Let me finish scrolling. Maybe that would help. I'm very excited today, you guys. I'm trying to like keep it down so I don't overwhelm because I'm really excited. There's my Andy boo. Andrea, girl, make a hug with me. This thing is so pretty. You guys go look. I'm sure Mama Swift dropped it. It's Lunar Dreams, and it was a 2022 make-along. She is the most beautiful shawl. The stitch construction really keeps your attention. And then when you get into it, I think it's only 4-row. Yeah, 4-row, like a 4-row repeat. And I'm so into it. I do keep track where I'm at because your increase rows. But she puts her increases aren't in the points. Get in my life. I found the silhouette, you guys. The way to get these silhouettes like that is you don't put the increases in the points. I was like, she's a freaking genius. You got to put go look, she'll teach us, and then we can. I've been looking for that. I try to follow Wilma's silhouette, but it's all the puffs, so you can put like irises instead. I'm gonna jack some things up, yo. Sierra, hi baby. And Tracy, hello, there's my pimps. My pimps are sliding in. There's my scandalous. Dun, 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 dun. Go check her out. She puts up the shorts. They're so funny. Dude, she's all, brows. We have to have the brows. It's the way she says brows. I had to listen to it like 5 times. I'm like, girl, make me laugh. I got a piece. KK got a membership. Thank you, Andrew. You always spoil everyone. I love it. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy butt. Fuzzy butt. We got Fuzzy D's in the house. All right. Oh, look at you. 1 year, right? Sanitas. Como flor. Girl, can you? I can't. It went really fast. Ziggy. There's my Mary King. Get up in here, girl. Where you been? It is good to read you, love. Leslie. Look, I'm looking at the chat today, you guys. Amber. Hi, baby. Oh, no. Get off. Get off. See, try to scroll, and I'm like, I'm not trying to ban nobody. Get Susan Burke. No, what happened? I'm trying to learn where the scroll points are on this iPad. If you won't be blocked for long if you get blocked on accidente. Aisha, hi baby girl, get in here. Where's you got your beanbag and your tea for the brunch time. It's tea time. Mama Swift, I love you. Yeah. Hey, hit that one right there. Leather Tuscadero will come for you. Pinky will just give you a kiss. And then you'll hit the thumb. Sherry, hi baby. Jan, get in here. Kimberly, hi. Matura, I always want to say it with whenever I see that, I either want to put a Spanish accent on the end of it or a Japanese accent on the end of it. I don't know what it is. Rutro, Snowmageddon. Do you have I'm sure you have the things. That was my Trixie girl. Hi, baby. Oh, and we're saying prayers for we've got some stitches we have some stitches that are down right now, and we're just going to throw out some healing energy in a big old burst throughout the entire community right now. Shh, Mama Swift. I'm still scrolling. Denise. It took longer because the cake actually ended right here. And I was like, what am I going to do? And then right at the last minute from when I did my multi-valence, you guys remember multi-valence with Expression Fiber Arts? I had this pink right here was left, and I was like, just get on there. The edge isn't as quite as what I wished I had at least 2 more rows, but she's beautiful. Oh, I'm so proud of her, and I hope that you're able to wear her. And again, it's 100% content, so you can hand wash her and just hang her in your, on your shower curtain to dry. This is, those cotton. It's those like the. Did I have one up there? I don't think so. Not one with that has a label on it. But the yarn art, see, I would definitely not put it in the washer. She definitely, and because the sparkle too, it's very sparkly. Oh, I'm scrolling. That's a Gloria. Hi, babe. Get in here. Deb. Oh no, the library's closed. I have a London Fog today. London Fog is like a latte, but instead of espresso, you use Earl Grey tea, which is the bergamot. It's the orange with vanilla. So good. Dude, can we talk about this tutorial though? I went back to watch the new the Honey Bunny Beanie. Why did I say okay or okay? About 365 times. I was nervous because that was the second time I recorded that tutorial. The first one, I made it in bitty stripes. You couldn't see. There's a lot of alternative stitches. A lot of alternative stitches. We're working in the V's. But it's okay. It's okay. Hello. What's up, Swag? What's up? I always want to go swag, and be all like sassy pants. Black Rifle, right? They have it at Walmart now. They do. I did notice the ones that I tend to like are not the ones they have. He likes that Silencer Smooth and the vintage blend. Mama, the Bunny Beanie. Bunny Beanie, Bunny. You know what? I'm really proud of it though. But anyway, you guys, I can't believe how much now if that's all you guys are going to hear. But I had originally did the tutorial in this bitty stripes. And I just was not happy with it. And so the next morning I recorded it again. And I was like, I don't know how did I not catch myself with, it's almost like the ums. Okay. You know what it was is little brother talked about doing that the other day with people like the ums and stuff. And Jessica, get in here, girl. But Jerry, hi, baby girl. Mommy, mom. I was like, really? Okay. Sarah, Linda Padilla, hello. Lelena, hi, good morning and salutations. Kimberly, hi, baby. And Terry and Julia. Shelly. Oh, there's my KK. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm still scrolling. I popped on and I did it in this. And it's Karen 1 pound, and I used a dark border. But I guess there's already some stitch that didn't like it, but that stitch never has anything positive to say. So I was like, I'm really sorry, but I recorded it twice. That's as good as it's going to get. Check a bonbon. Nothing like kicking a stitch when she's vulnerable. I was like, did you hex and be nice? Bonbon. Hi, baby. Check a bonbon. But that's all right. Everybody has their opinion. He didn't like that I used the light colored yarn. Said that my camera washed it out. I was like, I looked it on the TV. I put it on the phone. I put it on an iPad. Well, I don't have my laptop anymore for things like that. But I looked over and I was like, it did not. To me, did anybody look at it? Did you guys see? Did it look washed out? Because if the village tells me that it's washed out, me mama, Jetton, hi baby, I may reconsider doing it. London, I love London fogs. The coats are quite warm too. Okay, see, I know Lola would tell me. Lola would be like, girl, maybe use different yarn. Because the top of my desk is like a light blonde grain. It looks like a blonde wood grain. And that's what I did. I did it and I had the wood grain with this. And I wanted to really get in there and show you guys because this is not I wanted to do something that wasn't so bulky, and post work to me is very bulky. And so I took kind of an ode to the B stitch where we're working behind the left leg of the single crochet. Instead of up in the stitch, we're working in the leg. And so I did that with these doubles. I've also done that. Brianna K also did a cable. She did these cables. Her and Hanjan and MJ, and there was one other lady. And they had a book, and it was during Christmas or something, but it was all cable work, but it was in alternative places. And this is surface work. And so those are not posts. Those are working in the little leg. And so it is really not real dense, but the same kind of work goes into the B stitch right here. So I really was trying to be, I mean, the camera was right there. And still, I couldn't follow the, what? Okay. I can't. So this is why it's really hard to do tutorials, because there's always someone that, and I don't want someone to not be able to make it, because it's a really cute beanie. It's a Hun Bunny beanie. Okay, I'm scrolling. Aw, there's my, uh-oh. Okay, here, I know I'm way behind, but this is for my niecey girl, because I know she loves the old school ones. Let me get up. I was grooving, and I was, oh wait, I gotta hit the thing. I was echo grooving. Thank you, my niecey girl. It's very sprinkles. All right, here, let me get going. Let me get going to the bottom so I can be like in the conversation today and not be like reading the newspaper 3 days later. Oh, by the time it gets to me, goodness gracious. Oh, what is it? No, is my mom out? Mom, what are you, wait, hold on. See, I love the B stitch. I never used it before. Me either. Well, because, okay, so the Honey Bunny beanie, which, you know, we always shorten that to Hun Bunny. So the Hun Bunny beanie, I created it for K&K Crochet for their Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. And I was like, Bumblebee. I wanted to play around with, you know, I'm always got to play on words. And that's how I help myself name things, is I play on the stitches. So I found the B stitch from Brianna. She did it in a cup cozy, and that'll be in the description. Last live, I put it in the description. And also it's Mima Makes, and she's from across the pond. Love her. Love to listen to her. I saw how to do this almond stitch, but I jaxed it up. The almond stitch is actually 3 slip stitches, 3 half doubles. 3 slip stitches, 3 half doubles. So it's shorter and a little more springy. Well, I wanted it to look more like honeycomb. So I did 3 singles, 3 doubles, 3 singles, 3 doubles. So, but I put them in the description so you guys can see where I got my inspiration. And then that's this little section here. And here is the B stitch. But Hun Bunny beanie, it's for Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach. And it is, what would you say? It's mental health awareness. They distribute the beanies during the parades. I will also help them when it's time to put the packages together during the holidays. I'm going to make a companion piece to this so you can make sets. I tested the crap out of this one. So this is a lightweight. This is actually done in that Big Twist Living, and it's a lightweight. To me, I could have used an H. Did I use an H? No, I used an I, 5.5. And this is, the measurements come for more of a smaller beanie, you know, on the smaller side. Oh, hey, yeah, hit that girl. Hit that one right there too. And then here I used a 5-weight big old chunker. You know, you only get a couple rows of the almond when you use a big chunker, but here I did a bit with a chunky yarn. This one, like I said, Bitty Stripes. This is on the larger side because Bitty Stripes is pretty dense. This is Big Twist Value. I just finished it. Ding, ding. And it's just an average size beanie. TJ put this on and he said this one's a little tight, but that's so a smaller beanie. And then the one I did the tutorial with, I just used an eye. And it's, I mean, it's got lots of, I don't have the hair for it today, but let me get my bangs out of the way. But she's very stretchy, very nice. And I love this bee, or the honeycomb. But anyway, so I did that for my girls because they're I'm going to make beanies for them. And I was like, well, I want to make my own beanie. So I did. The Honey Bunny Beanie. I was trying to do like an 80s freaking ballad right there. That did not work. But anyway, okay, let me come back. Scarf or gloves. Yeah, well, gloves are really easy. If you're doing, especially if you're doing fingerless gloves, it's just a rectangle. I have a fingerless glove. I did that as a companion piece to, I believe it was Be United beanie, or it could have been Unity beanie. I think it's Be United. It's the one with the nubbly stitch. So I have some beanies already, and they do have companion pieces that have free patterns. So you can get all of those patterns on at creationsbyjax@gmail.com. Oh, that's the email. creationsbyjax.com. Yeah, there's fingerless gloves, 2 more beanies. You'll just have to go check it out. But yeah, I'm thinking about the things that I've already done as a companion piece, thinking what I will do with that one. I don't really do cows. Mel! Hi, Mel. But what I was telling you is this is my beautiful, see, it says Creations by Jax. And on the other side, it says Hat Not Hate. And you probably see on the bottom, my OVW made that one. One virtuous woman. She made Sanita and I all kinds of swag. I have a hook. I got my cuppa. We got bags. I miss Hat Not Hate. I miss making beanies. I really like it's a one skein thing. It's a one skein thing. Get that. Because we finna do that. I've already been looking at one skein things, yo. It's time. I want to turn and burn some stuff. I'm ready to make things and like see some progress. It's, I don't want to just sit here and make, for me, blankets take me about I can't do more than about a month. I need, yeah. I'll make more. Oh yeah, you want to see? I'll show you. I was working on her too. Did you guys come over on Thursday? It's number 685. My color is yellow. There's my, I was putting on the white for next week. There's my luck of the draw. What you doing for your luck of the draw? My ding dings. I was being really good at putting in my ding dings too. So there's my 1, 2, and free. But yeah, I do like to set up for next week. So I'm setting up. Red. Oh, wait. The Blancho. No, the Blancho is not Red Teapot Atelier. It is Sis Love. This is a combination of Sis Love and actually Sis. There's Sis in it too. I'll show you. And this is from Sis Homemade. And it was a blanket called Sis. And when you buy the blanket pattern, you get variations. And so what it is you'll see here, there's the puff stitches. I wanted something a little more solid, where see right here, this is Sis. This up here is Sis Love. Because I used those, the puff stitch, it was more solid. And then I did it again down here. I put Sis, or no, Sis Love. Sis Love through right here. You guys can't see it because of that dark aubergine. But, and then this right here is Sis. All of the pineapples. But, so yeah, it's, if you go to Sis Homemade, look under their blankets. And I started, you look for kind of a solid area right around when the blanket's at 60 stitches. It takes a little bit. We're going to do it. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm not going to show you how I make the blancho. I'm just going to show you how I get started because it's not going to be my pattern. I haven't made one of those yet. This is a little, because I like them. They're beautiful. I haven't, that's not, I'm still learning. There we go. Yeah, Denise, that's Denise Webster right there. She won this. She won this blancho. I can't, it was a giveaway somewhere. Or was it it's been a while. I've been working on it for a while. She's been so patient, but it's going to be worth it. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a beautiful piece. I'm very proud of it. I'm very, very proud of it. Brenda, I'm sorry, man. Amber, sometimes it just slips out. Gotta be careful what I say sometimes. But yeah, this one, Luna Dreams, Lunar. I keep calling her Luna. It's Lunar Dreams. If you guys want to play with this one, she's gonna be. I'm gonna. And this is yarn that I got from my bestie. One of them, you know, Mama Swift is my sister, but my Russie and Kevin sent me these what are they? The cotton millins from Hirschner's when they went to the Hirschner's thing, and I was like, this was speaking moon and all the lunar things to me. So I was like, ooh, oh, that's right. You guessed how many popcorns were in my niece's wedding shawl or was a wedding blancho. She got the first blancho for her wedding, a wedding gift. Right, Sierra. We just have to kind of be real. I am human. I do joke around a lot, and sometimes, you know, that humor goes a little bit too far, but I'm remorseful when it goes too far. I ask for forgiveness, not for permission. Happy birthday, Luna. See, I think this is going to be, the pattern is called Lunar Dreams, but I think her name is Luna. Yeah, I can't wait. I couldn't put it down. Oh, and I'm using an H because Helene tells us to hook up because you need drape, because it's like it's solid, but it's not. You know, I mean, again, once this gets draped, oh my gosh. She does these beautiful little 2 double crochet together clusters. You do 3 of them. And yeah, see, it's really hard to see right now just because it needs to have some weight to it to help pull it open. But I just really love the silhouette, and it's going to be kind of solid. Somebody come play. Somebody come play. Jacks it up. Use your hand-dyed yarn. Try to use solids though, like tonals. Don't go too crazy. She says your stitches will get lost if you get too crazy with the colorway. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. About hooking up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I usually always hook up. Unless I'm really working on a solid project, you know, like these shawls, and I call them hugs for those of the villagers who have been here a long time. I call my shawls hugs. And when working with this 2-weight stuff like this, I used a G. I did use a G for this because this is a garment. I wanted it to have a little bit of structure to it. So when she wore it, you know, it was just going to have some, not just flow. I wanted some structure. That's the word I'm looking for, structure. But on this one, I'm using an H. I went up. And that stuff is 2-weight. And see, if I need some, this is the other one I pulled forward. You guys, this is like saying this Sandra, it's calling your name. I pulled that out. Russie sent me a box. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's got beautiful colorways. Mm-hmm. But again, like, if you're going to do this one, she really did say not to use a busy yarn, variegated yarns or quick change. Like a long self-striping yarn would do good. So you could get blocks like this, how this is gradient. DK would be perfect for a Blancho. Heck yeah. Bad sheep. See, you guys, I just got a bunch of new Stanley cakes, but I put those to the side because I just finished one with Stanley, and I really wanted to work with some cotton. So I'm doing that one for now. You know, got the beanie. What? Oh, and then like I said, the 5 for 5. Did anybody else do a 5 for 5? Mama Swift is killing it. Hold on, I'll get mine. Got caught in my ring. Do that. So my 5 for 5. I was mom. I was showing them the macaque jet. She's so pretty. This yarn is everything too. I can't believe they discontinued it. But I think it's an ice yarn. It's ice. It's called Rockabilly. If anybody ever wants to treat me to something, any color of the Rockabilly, because it is so vibrant and beautiful. I mean, you guys can't see it, but it's very metallic. The blue really shows how metallic it is. It's got kind of a washed look. Absolutely love it. But anyway, look at me telling you, send me things. Yeah, it's really pretty. But anyway, I was doing that. But I was gonna say something. Oh, to show you the 5 for 5. So I've got my thing. Here's my board. My board. And this week's 5 for 5 was it's kind of an olive color Bambootiful. It's the olive one. Isn't that bamboo? Yeah, it's the Bambootiful. Bambootiful. This olive green. So I'm going to put that one on. I haven't done it yet. I was working on the Lotted 8 square. But this is what I'm doing for my 5 for 5. There's week 1 and week 2. And see, now the next row I put on, it'll make all of that flatten. I was just working with the point right there. So, and it's been tucked in my bag. But week 1 with the yellow is, that is the triad stitch. I chose the triad. That's this one. And I did some half doubles and stuff in between. And then the light powder blue, that was my week 2. That one is the nubbly, and I did some window rows in there just because this heavy yarn needed some drape. So you can see the little nubblies right here. And then I put some window rows in between. And so now my next color, like I said, is the green. And it's the crisscrosses. But my crisscrosses, I'm putting a single crochet skip one in between to open them up a little bit so they're not so tight. I want it to open it up. Open it up. But yeah, so that's my 5 for 5. And if you don't know what 5 for 5 is, we had her name's Terry. She suggested that we assign a stitch. How cool would that be if we could assign a stitch to each color? So it's not just picking your color, it's picking your next stitch in your medley. So there's only 5. It wasn't that hard. I grabbed my little 200 stitches book and just looked for stitches that called to me that would look good in a hug, and that had all the same multiples. I was doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I was doing the 1, 2, 3s. Hi, Connie, baby. And So I did that. I did have to modify a few things, like nubbly is more like single crochet, treble crochet, but I made it in sequence of single, treble, single to give me my 3. So I just wanted to kind of push myself to do something different. And so that one is going to be a member treat. And this one is a member treat. So for any of you that don't know, I do a quarterly member appreciation. And I select 3 people to receive treats. And so that's what I have going. So you'll have your luck of the draw, 5 for 5. Which again, that's made of all the bambootifuls and there's, I think, a Stitch 101 in there too. I think there's a Stitch 101 in there too, but they're all like cotton and bamboo. And then this one is that's the 100% cotton. I just did the ones with all the sparkle. This is full on sparkle through the whole thing. So I wanted to do one that wasn't sparkly, and this is just so pretty. I only got one of these and it's so pretty. It starts with white and then goes to it reminds me of the ocean. And then it goes to this kind of pale, that's like the sand. And then this is like this as the sun sets and the moon is coming up. I love it. The blue to the gray. So pretty. Yeah, if anybody has in these cotton millins that they don't like, these are the ones like twisters. They're twisted. They're not the ones that the strands aren't twisted. Those ones, I got plenty of those. I got plenty of those. I want the ones with the twisted. Yeah, Trish, right. You got that. You got your green dress on, so you could get one of these. I might do some of the beanies too if someone wants me to make them a beanie. Yeah, we're gonna do some treats this quarter because it's for my birthday and I can treat if I want to. Rita, which one? Rita, Runka, which one? I just talked about like 4 different patterns. This thing, hold on, I'll wait. Let her answer. Give me colors, descriptions. I did ramble off just a lot of. Right, Mom? I am. Mom. Oh, hold on. What time is it? Oh, I have plenty of time. Mommy, wait. Field trip. I was in front of the fireplace sewing in the ends. I just made this. This is my sunset hooded wrap with pockets, but I didn't do the pockets. And I made it into a poncho. But my mom wanted something out of cotton. So I used the cotton sprouts. What is it, my thing called, Mama Swift? Sprouts. Got some right there, don't I? I always forget what this stuff is called. Cotton sprout speckle. And then I got the solids too. But I wanted to really show my mommy. So this was my sunset hooded wrap. But my mom always has a problem it falls off her shoulders and stuff. And she's always messing about with it falling off her shoulders. So she wanted a hood because she likes to take her little nappy naps. And don't mind it. That's why I was sitting by the fire sewing these in. So she's got her little hood that she can pull up to keep herself warm. But then when she takes a nap, she can go like that and be like in her little thing. But yeah, so this was one of my very first patterns. And it's like what would you call it? A hooded pocket. Like a hooded pocket shawl. It's called the Sunset Hooded Wrap. And the colors that I made it out of, and the stitches and everything were geared off. Again, it's in the Inspire Me This folder. But what I did was I took it and I sewed it up. And then I put a little ribbed border around the bottom. But I just sewed that up so it turned it to like a poncho. And then she wanted it to come down further. And I put this cute little little flowery border. So yeah, and this is made out of 100% cotton. But the little hood, was like, I was like, oh, she gonna take a nap. But you can see it's like a wrap that goes side to side. And then you sew it up and put the hood, and then I put a hood on it. But I did a continuous hood. There's no seam there. I what would you do? What do you call that? I slip stitched on and made it's all one piece. So I have that. I'm getting that ready, and then I have mommy's tank top too. That's also made out of 100% cotton. This one. This is another one that was made out of these. Is made out of these. This was like a little like a tunicky top. Oops. I made. I actually tested it for I've got to sew those inside. Anyway, I tested it for. It's not all in a nutshell. What is it? This is what was it called? I have to look that up. Anyway, I made it more A-line, and then I added a little lacy border across the bottom. Anyway, what was that? What was her name? She was also the one I did the shawl and a ball poncho, or it was kind of a sweater called the Sum of Its Parts. Oh, I forgot her name. I can even picture her. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I flippin' hate that. I'll try to remember and link it because it's a really cute top. It's got a nice, see how pretty that back piece is? And her construction is really thoughtful of a curvy woman's body. So, love her. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's not Kirsten Bishop. That's the other blanket that I love so much. Oh, I'll go look. You're welcome, Mommy. Yeah, my mom is, and Lexi is also really gotten on that, where to get away from all of these acrylic yarns that are plastic. They slough off, just like, when you get your nails done, all that acrylic that's in the air. I'm going to start getting those things like, not the mesothelioma. What is it? The people that with asbestos. I always like to have lots of ventilation when I'm winding, because all of those fibers are in the air and you're breathing that in. Just be mindful. Thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, that's my Jacqueline. I didn't get to give my Jacqueline her hug. Yeah, you know what? I'm really trying to do things that make my heart sing, that make like my soul, like I can't wait to be finished so I can gift it to the person that's going to get it. And right now I'm fighting with USPS, and I ended up having to get a new label maker. I shipped my Boggy blankets. There were 3 bags that went to Nancy. 2 were my Boggy blankets. There were 10 blankets. And then one of the blankets was this really cute thing that Annette and Brian tried to put together with these, the little ghost Graphgans. And it didn't work out. I was really bummed too, because it was a really cute thought. But she got that one. And then I also had mailed an order. It was a chimkin and a ball sack, and they were gifts for her grandkids. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to file the lost mail thing today. Mailed them on the 13th. Yeah, the microplastics. You guys got to be really mindful of when you're working with all the acrylic yarns. All those little fibers, don't inhale that. I work with a lot of acrylic too, but I just really try to make sure that things are ventilated properly. And I am slowly going to more natural fibers. But it's hard to make a blanket out of natural fibers, It's you can. I mean, I have enough. I purposefully got enough of it's from Willow. It's the Hirschner's sister company, Willow. I got a bunch of their daily and the attire No, it was just daily. I didn't get the attire. I did get some of the attire, but their daily superwash merino is reasonably priced, and you can buy it by the pack. And so I get those. In fact, I'm going to use some of that for my project for my Aberdeen wool minis that were in the countdown box. Mom, did you send that box yet? I went through. I went through. See, I got my special handy dandy. It's raining yarn. And the creator of this, Brandy, and you might know, you guys see her, she was here, or that's our Lorene Beanie. Her daughter Brandy made this for us. But what I've done is I went through and I kind of sorted them. Those are the reds and the pinks, and then, you know, like did all the bags and got all of them that were the colorways I thought would look good together. And then I have, see how I got this? It goes from kind of this chocolatey milk chocolate to a, you know, like a, what I would call this like terracotta to a light. There's 4 different colors there. And so I'm going to start with the light one. And in between, I'll pick these and put the colors that this will be to break it up. And yeah, I want to see. Mommy's going to send me hers because she got a box too. And I'm going to take all those Aberdeen wool minis. Crinkle alert. Danger. And I'm going to make things. See, like, this is what I did with the first one. You guys can see, I found a navy blue. And those are all Aberdeen minis. I just kind of like put them, you know, where they would kind of transition. I'll get close so you can see how they transition. And I just kind of made them go from color to color because she does a lot of her, her colorways, like they intertwine. But so I got that one. We're about to do that one too. I have too many hugs I want to make. Too many hugs I want to make. There's, you know, and that's Jackson it up right there. So is anybody working on the Jackson up now? We got 9 minutes, Dougie Fresh. Linda Padilla. Thank you. Yeah, I love it too. And it's Aberdeen wool. They're little wool minis. So it's so warm. And that's what I've been kind of trying to push myself for, like what I'm using for the the complementary color. And at first I was going to use green because green goes with everything. There is not a color that you can't match with green. Sorry, not sorry. It's true. I find that with blue as well. Blue goes with everything. Well, okay, somebody's going to call me out, but come on, you can maybe find one. So, but then I just saw that and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to play with that ombre. I'm going to self ombre it and use my minis. And then I'm going to ombre those as well. Sanita, for what you doing, girl? Which one? What? First 4 rows of what? What did you do? I missed it. Did she tell us what she's working on? I don't know. First row, yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta. If you're making beanies, sorry, I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye. If you're making beanies for KK, if you guys are going to make beanies for KK or you're making beanies for any reason, go check out Sanita's got new beanies. KK's been putting up new patterns. There's so many people dropping beanie patterns right now. Juan just dropped some. So go check it out. Let's make beanies. It's a one skein thing. It's a one skein thing. Yes, and I am doing that to the vibrant things. Tennessee, 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 right? Honey bunny, shut up. Are you really for sure? How do you like that little left leg work? Sanita, because I know Sanita will tell me the truth. Did you see how that's not how you get that post work? That definition of the post work, but it's not all bulky. Girl, please try it with your burst of kindness. I was gonna do it with the beanie you're doing right now. I was gonna try to use that surface work for your burst of kindness beanie top. Use that left leg. It's not as bulky. It's not my thing. It's just a technique. I can say that Brianna K is the one that taught me that. Shut up. Are you really? KK. Is that my KK or is that Kristen? That's KK. I'm sure it's KK. I have tears I can't see now. Did you really? You've done it? Again, I get so... That's probably why if anybody thinks I'm like really squirrely frantic today, that's because it's pattern drop. I get really sensitive and it's okay. And it's every pattern I put out, my skin gets tougher, but I just want other people to see this vision. I want other people to see what I'm cooking with. Can you see what Jax is cooking with? For real. I want you to see how absolutely amazing, once you get the flow of that B stitch, what you could do with that. It's really cool. Right, Lola? Again, I want to play with some cable work now. And do that instead. Anytime you use it calls for post work. You can do, not back post. Now back post, you're not going to be able to do back post that way. But with this one, anytime there's a front post, you can do that, and it's so less bulky. Right? I'm so hungry right now. Dory! And that's another thing. There is nothing like when you see someone that you like gift something, or someone has again and they use it. Girl, I could not survive it without my vertebrae. My vertebrae goes right here. It's because we're at my work desk, and right there. And then I use this one to kind of move around if I need to lean back on, because these armrests are really hard. I love my funny ball. Did you guys see it? Look at that beautiful. And she did the purple. My Dory did it. Yeah, and I think she's got a bunch of stuff. If anybody wants any pillows. You still doing pillows, honey? Oh, Amber. You know what? You could. I mean, I'm not nothing special. I have my hang-ups and I have my things, and I find so much joy being here with you guys that it allows me to just let my personality come out. And whereas, in life, we're told so many times to hush and to settle down and why are you so crazy? And right here, it gives me an outlet to just be me. And I feel like if I was to tone down the silly, I would probably succumb to depression. Honestly, I do it to make myself feel joy, laughter, right? It's brunch and breath work, people. Brunch and breath work. Kendi, right? We have to brief. I have to brief. Yeah, my Dory makes these great pillows. See, this one, I was like, mine. I don't even think this was for sale. I think she was just showing it. I was like, oh, I have to have that. See, look at my laylie bugs. My laylie bugs. I have so much Adori stuff. I do. I just like my Deb Dow. Like, I love a handmade thing. Oh, the soup. Wait, what's my mom saying? Yum soup. Ooh, I did. You know what? I made some ginger miso soup last night, and I had some little grilled chicken. We have it in the, in the frozen. I get the, what's the one that, anyway, it's the free. There's like nothing in it. It's just chicken. And I put little strips of that with my rice noodle, and I dropped an egg, and I did that egg perfect. It still was just a little yellow in the middle, a little gooey, just a little this side of medium, like rare. So good. And then I had what else did I put in there? I had the eggy, I had the noodle. But I did make my miso broth. I had to use my white miso paste, and oh, I love a good soup. I was trying to get kind of after Lexi, you guys. If you guys, LexiTheLou@gmail.com. Email a child, and we're ready for the cookbook. I have I love Goucher yarn. Who's got Goucher yarn? Melissa is amazing. Her little shop is so cute. Sassy pants. What are you doing, Diane? You see, and you guys being here and embracing that and allowing me to know that that's not a bad quality. I'll keep being me. I love you right back, my Dory. It's okay. It's Candy. You have to let your body heal. Right now is just a time to watch and to take notes and to collect. And we got to get ready, because as soon as you're ready, Vic, hi baby, as soon as you're ready, then you'll be ready. I love you, Dory. Bye. My honey made me the most amazing grilled panini sandwich. That sandwich was like, get in my belly. I did find a gluten-free bread that was also dairy-free. That is actually palatable. That feels like bread and not cardboard. And it's Franz Mountain White. And so I get that. I mean, the piece is about the size of a Melba toast. It's this little tiny itty bitty thing, but he took that, and he took an egg and fried an egg, and then he took some roast beefy, and then he put a little bit of, because I love horseradish, and then he did this all on this grilled thing, and then had these wonderful, I love those what are they called, the like Clausen pickles, the ones that have that light brine. Oh, girls and boys. And then he grilled it. It was so good. Yeah, I love a good sandwich. I will take soup always. My soups tend to go Asian. And I say Asian because they go Thai, they go not so much Chinese anymore. I don't really do those Chinese ones anymore. But like pho, I mean, yeah, it's all that base. It's what you put in your broth base. My broth base is usually got, well, if I go towards pho, then it's like the star anise and the coriander seed and the cinnamon, and I'll do that. But I love a good just white miso, a little bit of bragg amino acid, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of garlic. I just take the ginger and garlic and throw it right in. Full cloves. I mash them, but then I just throw them right into the thing. That's another. I've had people asking since we pushed the button to begin with, cook for us, and I was like, see, my when I cook, everything has to be modified or cooked from scratch because I have a gluten and dairy allergy. It's not just an intolerance. I can't take like dairy medicine and be okay. Pickles, right? Oh gosh, I love pickles so much. Is that egg drop? Oh, I love a good egg drop soup. And when we do egg drop, we like to put we say the bamboo shoot. We put the bamboo shoot, we put bamboo shoot, and we do our eggy double egg, and don't stir that egg up too much. We want it almost like an omelet. Talking about eggs, oh man, there's this place that my mom and I used to go to. And then when Lexi came along, we'd go there, and it was in Vacaville, downtown Main Street, Vacaville, California. Vacaville is about halfway between San Francisco and Sacramento, and that's where I grew up, right within 50-mile radius of this area. I went to high school there. But it was called China House. And they had this stuff, and for the longest time, people never ordered it. It was the house egg foo young. You think of egg foo young, and you think of the pancake fried thing with the egg and all the mung bean and the fried pancake thing. No, holy schnick nuggets, holy scrap nuggets. This thing was like a bed of this fluffy egg omelet, like poached omelet thing. I can't even tell you, the texture of it was like a pillow, big old floofy thing with a bed of wilted lettuce or with wilted spinach and it was in an oyster sauce. No, lobster sauce, not oyster. It was the lobster sauce with these big, huge prawns. Big, huge prawns. So good. But it was the texture of that omelette-y egg. Right, Mommy? Mommy, they had the best. And their foil wrapped chicken. Oh, man. A lot of times we would just get appetizers. We'd get our soup. Usually it was the wonton. We'd get wonton soup. Although I got on a kick and really loved hot sour soup. Linda, make a blancho, girl. Go look. I mean, and the Jack Sit Up Mal is a year-long thing, so no pressure. Especially if you're making something for yourself. Look, this one, I worked hard on this one. This one took me, how long, Denise, how long I've been working on this? Well, the wedding was in October of last year. It's okay. It's called slow fashion, handmade. We are not machines. Give yourself the grace of time. Right? Right, Mom. I mean, I really think it was some kind of a poached that they would like skim it off. That was like a poached egg. That was not put in a pan. I see, I'm a finger food girl. I've always been like a sandwich. I don't just bite into a sandwich. I like break pieces off and eat it. Hamburger, I break pieces off and eat it. I think it may have to come from because I had braces for like 157 years of my life. And so biting into things is not I've always like break things off and eat in pieces. So appetizers are my jam. For real. And go figure, in all of the years that I have been doing the things, I have never had dim sum. Well, now I can't because all those little things they don't make those gluten-free for me. Unless I do it myself. See, we do a lot of we'll go up to H Mart and we'll get the sashimi and we'll get all the stuff and I'll make Daddy makes the good Hawaiian finger rice. I call it Hawaiian finger rice. That's how you measure. One knuckle. And don't wash your rice too much. You got to wash it a little, wash it. Shake it around a little bit, just a little. Oh, we got to go to Dory's next right now, huh? Is Dory on right now? Dadgummit. Like it was like a soup plate. It was very fluffy. And every once in a while, if I get a really good, fresh egg, I can get it fluffy like that. It's all about having that sauce in the pan. It really was like it was steamed, like it was it was floofy. Oh, H Mart is I go and I get the homemade kimchi. My mom I was like, she makes the best kimchi. See, I like poached. See, I'm very particular when it comes to eggs. That white has to be completely cooked. I can't get shell, and that white has to be completely cooked. I love a soft yolk, but the white, no booger for me, thank you. I think we've talked about this before. She was just here. Maybe I waited too long. Bubba, is Dory going on? I think all my pimps are gone. You can drop them links. I'm also, Sunita sent me the thing so I can put Nightbot so we can drop links again. I have to go tell it how to do it. I always forget to go grab that little thing. Yeah, I can't. And I love a good egg salad. Oh man, I love a good egg salad. I love dill. Dill is one of my favorite spices. Herbs. Herby herbs. No whites. Cannot do it. All right, let me look at my book real fast. Then we got to go to Dory's. All right, so if anybody wants to make a hug with me, catch up, Stitches. Catch up. We're doing this one. It's the Lunar Dreams Half Moon. It was a crochet along from 2022 from Cabin Fever Crochet. Again, she is also the lady that made the tutorial for Luck of the Draw OG. I, in fact, took her pattern, and because it was Nan's pattern, she did the tutorial. And I did the square for us. Let's see. So do that. Come make the thing with me. Luna needs friends. And then please, again, if you guys have questions, help a stitch out. I did not have it tested. I just made it 157 times. So it's a recipe. I really tried to show stitch placement. So check it out. If not, I am on a Monday. This Monday, I think I'm going to be working on this because I'm hooked. Let me work on, and then we'll work on this. But instead of doing B stitches, we'll just do 2 singles and 2 twin singles. And and then I don't know if I'll ever do post stitches again, honestly. I mean, to be completely honest, after finding that left loop or the left leg double, I don't think I'll ever do post work again, unless it really, really calls for it. But I can see myself doing a waffle stitch. Oh yeah. Using that front work. All right, I'm going. I need to nourish. So we have Lunar Dreams, the 5 for 5 Luck of the Draw, regular Luck of the Draw. Come see Trish and I Thursday night. Will be at her channel this coming week for Stitchin' After Dark or Stitchin' with My Stitches, whatever we're going to call it. Come and chillax. It's just a relaxed, come like we all met at the coffee shop and we're all going to crochet together. Monday night, I'm going to really try this where I have my camera above so you can see what we're doing. And I'm going to start a blancho. Yeah, no, Mom, stop. Microwave is for popcorn. I can't. See, I didn't have a microwave for 20 of the 25 years that my husband and I have been together. And so it's only been since we've lived here and that I've had a microwave, and I don't microwave cook. I do have some really good recipes that my mother with this the soy sauce chicken that we used to do in the microwave that's delightful. And corn on the cob, things like that are really good for but I can't do eggs in the microwave, Mom. Lexi will snatch you by the ear. Lexi's going to snatch you by the ear. All right. So we have that. Again, I'm just kind of taking it easy right now with all the blankets. I'm really upset that the post office lost my blankets. I'm going to probably just redo that order. But so I'm just working on a couple hugs right now in the beanies. So come one, come all, come share. Let's see. It's Saturday, right? My company, let me talk just for a second, then we'll go see Dory. My company was bought out, and yesterday was our final day in the software that we used. Now we have to use the new company software. And I am Microsoft 365 rookie. Like we've always worked in Google. So I've been watching a lot of videos. So the stress of that has been over. So now I can come in and we can focus on some fun things to do. Yeah, I want to make some hugs. So come make some hugs. Actually, I'm going to have a hug. I'm going to have the 5 for 5. So that's 2 hugs, a blanket, and a Blancho. And then, of course, all the beanies. Beanies is just a side hustle. That's just my one game thing in between. Yes, stay hydrated even in the wintertime. Okay, I'm going. I'm really going this time. Okay? Okay. Have a wonderful day, you guys. And I'll see you on Monday night, 7 p.m. And yeah, make beautiful things.